And then verse 16 says, make the most of every opportunity for doing good in these evil days. Don't act thoughtlessly, but try to understand what the Lord wants you to do. Amen? And that's the key. That a person who appreciates life, a person who understands the brevity of life, is a person who's constantly wanting to find out what is on God's mind for my life. What's the purpose for my life, so that I can make the most of it, so that I can make every day count. Is there anybody here who wants to die at the age of 90, and then when you're dying, people are saying, oh, thank God? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody who wants to die and people are saying, oh, thank God that the person is going? Absolutely not. Every single person wants to die leaving an impact on people's life. But should I tell you, I've said this before, it is not the length of the day, it is how well you live. So I was sitting there yesterday morning and people were giving tributes to this young lady that died at the age of 41. But do you know, in 41 years she had done a lot. In 41 years she had changed people's lives. That is what it means to make the most of your days. Ladies and gentlemen, as I've said in the first few minutes, I've known Pastor Chuka for a while, but only started to work closely with him in the last 3 years. I can tell you by the grace of God, he's somebody that is making the most of his days. And someone who is constantly seeking God's mind in terms of what God would have him do. That is the only way to live. Where each day we're saying, Lord, what would you have me do? What's next step? How am I going to